Hey everybody, welcome to Ask a Realtor Anything, episode 9. As you can see, we're out on scene. We're actually at a HUD home that's actually listed here in the Sandy area, South Jordan area. And we wanted to kind of debunk some of the myths around HUD homes, and we're going to go over some of the pros and cons. Alright, so as you know, last week we were talking about Charlie's question, and we were talking about HUD homes and what they were. And this week we said we were going to talk about an actual HUD home and some of the pros and cons. So you can see we're here at the South Jordan location, and this HUD home's listed for over $200,000. So it just proves and shows that there are HUD homes that are available, and there are HUD homes that are really nice. So that was the myth we were going to debunk, is that all HUD homes are all trash. This HUD home is actually really nice, and it would be a great home for somebody that if they were looking for a family home. So as I mentioned, we're going to talk about the pros. First off, we're going to have 3 pros that are associated with HUD homes. And the first one is there are usually a lot of HUD homes that are available and are listed in your neighborhood. And number 2, it's easy to find government foreclosures, and that's pretty much what a HUD home is. And so if you can find those, they're always listed on your local MLS, or agent can point you in the right direction towards a HUD home. And then number 3 is the HUD process offers a benefit to your closing costs, and they actually help you with some of your closing costs and escrow accounts. So those are 3 pros when you're purchasing a HUD home. So I talked about those 3 pros, and now we're going to talk about the 3 cons. And of course, with any foreclosure, there's going to be more than 3 cons, but these are the top 3. So first up on the list for the cons is that not every HUD home or foreclosure is a good deal. It doesn't matter if you go in there and check it out. Sometimes there's just not a good deal when it's associated with a foreclosure. It may be too overpriced, or they just need that much money out of it as the financial institution, or it may be in a location that's just not adequate for that type of property. So you really have to do your homework, and that's where we always say you should check out your local agent and have them help you out with that process. Number 2 is that a HUD home or foreclosure always is sold as is. So it's just like every other deal that is buyer beware. You need to really do your homework on the property. So we always recommend getting a home inspection, getting a survey if you so desired, and doing any other test or parameter that would require your knowledge to make a good decision on the foreclosure. So during that process, you need to figure out if the HUD home or foreclosure is for you. The third con associated with foreclosures or HUD home is that properties that sit for a long period of time do deteriorate. So there are problems that can compound over the property sitting for a long period of time. Say the home's been vacant for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, then you can see where a problem, if not solved early on, could compound into something that's even worse or catastrophic for the property. Now, if it's catastrophic for the property, they can't sell you the foreclosure with any type of lending, so you really got to pay attention to that. Of course, if you want to buy it cash, you can always do that. So, all right, everybody, thanks for coming and seeing Ask a Realtor Anything. As always, like and share the video, and share it with your friends so that we can have more viewers asking questions. And next week, we're going to talk about some of the code of ethics that comes out of the Board of Realtors. So hopefully you'll come back and see how other realtors need to be held up to a higher standard. So thanks. Okay, you ready? All right, as you saw last week, we were talking about Charlie's question.